What's up, travelers and foodie gang? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be learning about where to eat in Valencia, Spain. So if you are going to be visiting this super fun and delicious city, you have to check out this video. Let's go ahead and make our way to our first stop. If you've never heard about Valencia, Spain, here's a little bit about Valencia. It's a beautiful beachy city near Barcelona, which is northeast of Spain. In the region of Valencia, they speak Valenciano and Castellano, which is Spanish and the local language. Now for our first stop on where to eat in Valencia, Spain is Blanqueries. This is a super delicious, amazing restaurant, and it's very tiny. So as always, I highly recommend to make a reservation when in Spain. The place is intimate and has very modern decor. After you settle into your table, the waiter will bring in a welcome snack, and this was a croqueta de jamón that was super delicious. First appetizer that I got was a tartare and a lettuce wrap. There was also crunchy little shrimps on top that you can eat. It has skin in it, but it's super delicious. Highly recommend trying it out. This was a pulled pork taco, also very delicious. Wasn't that big, but it's okay because you gotta make room for more, right? So this was super delicious, pickled onions, and then this was a showstopper. This was a cream of potato with a egg yolk and ham on top. Super delicious, super creamy. Bang! There you go, yolk it up. Order the menu at Blanqueries, and this gives you 3 apps, a main, a dessert, and it doesn't give you any drinks, but this is a really nice way to experience a few things off of the menu that are usually a hit. My main, I got this scorpion fish that was literally insane. This blew my mind. I'm so glad that I Googled what it was because I was gonna play it safe and go with the rice, but I did not. I made a wise choice, and it was with gnocchi. So they had the fish, the gnocchi, and then they had almonds in this very delicious sauce. It's a very, very, very flavorful fish, so super amazing. And then I paired that with a glass of wine. And for dessert, we cannot forget, I got a beautiful carrot cake that was also phenomenal. But at that point, I was so full, so I was not able to finish it. Definitely come hungry. What I loved about Blanqueries was the value of this place. Everything was super duper affordable. All of that food for less than like 40 euros. So highly recommend for an amazing place to have lunch and experience the Spain lunch menu. In case you're not familiar with what Menú del Día in Spain is, I'll break it down for you. It's a very popular dining option, specifically during lunchtime. It's a fixed price meal that typically includes several courses, and it's a very awesome and affordable way to enjoy a full meal at a restaurant. The Menú del Día varies depending on the region of Spain and the restaurant, but it usually includes a starter, a main course, a dessert, and it also sometimes includes the drinks. Sometimes it does not. One of the best things about Menú del Día is that it is super affordable, so I highly recommend to check it out, especially at Blanqueries in Valencia. Our second stop on where to eat in Valencia, Spain is called Eoan. I hope I'm saying that right, but this is where you will find giant cronuts, and I highly recommend this place if you are into donuts and would like some donuts. The next place on where to eat in Valencia, Spain is called Zalamero. This is a place that is a cuqueria and specialized in cocas. Cocas are originating from Valencia, specifically the south of Valencia in the villages on the coast. Coca is a type of traditional flatbread that is native to the Valencia region of Spain. There are many different types of cocas, but most are made with a yeast dough and then are topped with various ingredients. You can have salty cocas and then you can have sweet cocas. Coca is a versatile snack or meal that can be enjoyed any time of the day. In Valencia, it's very common for you to have it during the merienda, which is during the snack time, which is usually during 5 to 7 p.m. But this is a perfect example of having a coca as a dinner, which is what I did. And it's an amazing thing to do to get a familiar taste of Valencia. Cocas that I decided to have for dinner this day were all vegetarian. So they all had a base of dough, then it had cheese, and then it usually had a topping. This one was of artichoke and marmalade. This one was of roasted vegetables, and then the other previous one was of pumpkin, pesto, cheese, and pine nuts, sorry. So it was really good. The dough of this was incredible. I actually told them they should sell it separately because it was just so crisp and so insanely delicious. So make sure you check out Zalamero if you want to try cucas in Valencia. And for our next stop on where to eat in Valencia, Spain is actually an ice cream shop. And this ice cream shop not only had really amazing, interesting flavors, but was also super delicious and super duper creamy. So when in doubt, go to La Romana for ice cream in Valencia. Our next lunch on where to eat in Valencia, Spain is called Dos Estaciones. I have indoor and outdoor seating, but I would recommend to make a reservation because the place is very tiny and it has more of an intimate vibe. I really like these curtains that they had set up for privacy while dining. I thought that was super cool, and I really liked the modernism that this place had. On arriving and settling into your table, they give you this little treat. I believe this was a type of potato salad. Didn't do a menu this day. I did a la carte, and I love oysters, so I started with oysters. This one was oyster in a celery and green apple sauce. Drink, I got tinto de verano, which is red wine and lemon soda. It sounds weird, but it's really good. Next up was another oyster, and this was in a tomato juice and a sherry vinaigrette. A sherry vinaigrette is a type of vinegar that is made in Spain. Now for last, but certainly not least, of a stew that they make in País Vasco, which is of bonito and atún and pimiento, a dried pepper, and then they mix it all up with the oyster. Voila, that's what we're working with. Next up, we got veal. This is also known as lengua de ternera on the menu. This has tartar sauce and pak choy. This was really good. It was just really filling, so come hungry because it's a very big portion. And for the main, I got hak, which was with mashed potatoes and pepper juice in brine. This basically had green pepper juice, and they basically poured over, as you see here. Everything was super delicious. I was very, very full after I did not even get dessert, but a very lovely place to have lunch. Make sure to make a reservation because they are very busy and very popular in Valencia. Now for dinner on where to eat in Valencia, Spain is ALDOROC Fish Bar. This was a super cute, tiny tapas place that I really loved. I especially loved the quality of the food. I felt like everything was very fresh. For what I ordered, I got croquetas of, I believe were shrimps, oysters, and roasted vegetables. Everything was very delicious and everything was super duper duper affordable. As always, this place is busy, so make sure to make a reservation. I made a reservation online. It was very easy. They seem to have like a seafood trend going on at this place that I thought was cute. Very tiny and intimate, but very, very, very delicious food and very, very, very good service. I felt like the waiters were very, very attentive. So definitely make sure you check out ALDOROC Fish Bar. The next stop on where to eat in Valencia, Spain is actually a market, and it's called Mercado De Colon. This was a very beautiful market full of tons of different food options. I came here for more breakfast type options / brunch. If I was looking for a coffee and a croissant or a pastry, there's tons of options inside. What I really liked about this market was specifically the architecture. It was very beautiful, and you'll see what I mean because we're gonna go have a walk inside. And there's an actual market where you could buy food down there. Let's just go for a walk so you guys can see. So you can basically go and buy your fish, fruit, wine, meats, all here in the gourmet market, which I'm assuming is that over there, where this is, or part of it, and then behind right here is where you would buy the meats. Restaurants, bar. We are on the bottom floor of the down one on the main floor of the market. So yeah, you guys can see this is more like restaurants down here. So if you want to eat at a restaurant, go here. I'm gonna go back upstairs, get a coffee and a croissant. So we are just arriving. Mercado Central. We're gonna go to a tapas bar of this place called Central Bar. Valencian chef. Michelin star Valencian chef. So I hope it's good. Stop on where to eat in Valencia, Spain is named Central Bar. This is a tapas bar in Mercado Central, which is the central market of Valencia. This is the tapas bar right here to the left-hand side. And as you can see here, you have to get in line. And once you get to the counter, you will leave your name with the waitress or waiter. They will call your name once your table is ready for you, and then you'll go ahead and get seated. To be honest, the line goes by pretty fast. It took about 15 to 20 minutes for one person to be seated. Just make sure you're paying attention because they'll call your name, and if you miss their call, you'll lose your turn. There's also a digital menu up on the wall in case you want to get a head start and get looking at what they have. Now for the fun part, what did I order at Central Bar? So first up, I got this artichoke. This was a perfectly crispy and it paired with a romesco sauce that you can see here on the plate. And then in addition to that, I got a bocadilla de sepia con aioli. The way this was marinated was incredible. It was literally spectacular, like the Spanish say, and I would recommend it, especially if you want a sandwich. It's just so good. It's not your regular sandwich. So good. And then this was bañuelos de bacalao. I would compare this to a cod cake fried to its perfection with a little bit of aioli on top. So good. You want to eat here, make sure you get here before 3 p.m. Maybe 2:30 actually, because it's 3 right now and the security guard is currently turning away people. Like, they just got turned away and these doors are already closed. So looks like Mercado Central is definitely an early day. Next up on where to eat in Valencia, Spain is actually a cafe, and the name of it is called Café de las Horas. It's what you're seeing right here. It's super duper duper beautiful, and this place is known for agua de Valencia, and in agua de Valencia it is fresh squeezed orange juice, cava, and control. All the size they have for you to try this is half a pitcher, which is half a liter, and it's about 12 euros. Don't feel like you have to finish it all. They'll easily give you a to-go cup if you want to take it home with you. The rest of the agua de Valencia in this paper cup. And the next stop on where to eat in Valencia, Spain is Horchateria Daniel. This is where we're gonna get horchata that is so good. It is a drink that originates from Valencia and it can be found in horchaterias in Valencia. Horchateria Daniel is one of the best, and here's a look at the menu. from Horchateria Danielle was a fartón and horchata. Fartón is a traditional pastry from Valencia, Spain that is often served alongside horchata. It is a long, thin, sweet pastry topped with a light layer of powdered sugar or a light glaze. Horchata is a refreshing drink that is also from the Valencia region. It's often served alongside fartón, and it's a sweet, milky drink made from tiger nuts. Tiger nuts are also known as chufa in Spanish. These are small root vegetables. The drink is non-alcoholic and dairy-free, which makes it a popular drink for those with dietary restrictions. If you're lactose intolerant, make sure you talk to the horchateria to see what type of ingredients they put into the drinks. Last thing that I got from Horchateria Danielle was a coca. This was a sweet coca that had raisins and walnuts on top and powdered sugar. It was really, really, really delicious. This was obviously a different type of coca than the previous savory coca. This was sweet and this was a pastry and this was very delicious. So I highly recommend checking out Horchateria Danielle for some sweet, delicious Valencian pastries. Aside of that, I hope you enjoyed learning where to eat in Valencia, Spain. This is a very delicious city, tons of amazing places to eat. Thank you so much for watching and make sure to subscribe for more.